Hello everyone, this is Baldy Chris, and I'm back for another episode after a few false starts. Did manage to get the robot unlocked, so I thought I might as well play as the robot this time round. We were in turbo mode as well, got a little trophy there behind Tonic the Sledge Dog for having completed the turbo mode, so I've turned that back off again. And I'm still in rainbow mode for the time being, at least I should be. And just gonna get in and see what we get. Okay. I think I like the look of a big railgun. I thought that was the prototype railgun rather than the railgun. Anyway, just before we get fully into this, let's have a little look at what the robot's got and why that he's different. So he's got a weapon called the robot's right hand, which is pretty fast firing and has a very big magazine on it. It's one of the better starter weapons in the game. The railgun, obviously, I've just picked up from the rainbow chest. And we've got the coolant leak as well, which is a rechargeable active item. It just lays down electrified water, which will stun enemies, or damage enemies actually, and can also put out the fireplace. And then the passive item is battery bullets, so electrifies all bullets fired and increases accuracy, both of which are good things. So he's got some good attributes. But where he's a bit different to other characters is, if you look up in the top left, he's got no heart health, he's only got armour, which makes him a little bit tricky to play as, simply because most of the health drops in the game tend to be heart rather than armour pieces. So we'll have to see how it goes. And I'm conscious that I have slaughtered more of the caped bulletkins than I've rescued, so I'm hoping if there are any today, I do spot it before I kill them, because it's getting a bit silly, and I'd quite like to get the bullet unlocked. There we go. Piece of heart health. Can't even save it for later. Can't do anything with it as the robot. But yeah, as you can see from the bottom right of the screen, very big magazine on this weapon. Might actually have been just about enough bullets in that to take out a gun nut in one magazine, which is definitely good going. In fact, I think I've still got a hunting quest on for gun nuts as well. Or have I? I can't remember. I should have checked what it was I was supposed to be hunting. I completely forgot to try and drop a chandelier there. We're in rainbow mode, might as well go straight into the boss fight. Okay, not the fastest firing weapon, but it does pack a hell of a punch. There we go. So we've got a flawless against the boss there, which is nice. So nice little stack of Germany credits. Heart health that I can't do anything with. A couple of keys, which is handy. And if you look, you can see I've got 6 armour pieces at the moment, which is equivalent to 3 full hearts, which most of the characters start with. They tend to get a full heart container when they pick up a master round, when the robot picks up a master round, he gets 1 extra armor piece, which is only 1 more hit point rather than 2 more hit points. So another reason why it's a little trickier to be playing as the robot. But yeah, there's so many little facets of this game where you have to try and play differently in different modes. So things like actually unlocking the robot, trying to take the TV up to the blacksmith or down to the blacksmith. You basically fill your active item slot, so you need to learn to be able to play without reliance on any active items. Things like that. It's clever the way it makes you do it. Or, you know, try and find junk for the shortcut guys. That means you're essentially having to scrap chests rather than take the benefit of what's in them. More heart health. And yeah, just make life more difficult for yourself that way. Same with saving up cash and keys for the shortcut guy, which is very tricky to do. Because it essentially means you can't open any chests or spend anything in the shop. So yeah, bought some extra health there because why not? Really messed up my dodge roll there. Did a backwards dodge roll rather than a forwards one. Which still kept me very much in the firing line. Luckily I still had enough time to do a forwards dodge roll to get out of it. Yeah, I really should have checked what my hunting quest was for, because I can't remember at all. If it is gun nuts, and I think it might be, then there wasn't actually too many left to go, so it may pop up in this run. But that's going to be the first clue I get. Oh, another thing with the robot is that the junk gives him a 5% damage increase, so that's always handy to have. Only got one bit of junk so far. First chest turned into a heart, which was useless. We've got Sinner Grace over here, who is no use to us whatsoever in rainbow mode. And just what looks like one room left to check. What did I leave in here? Oh, I see, I didn't leave anything. A chest dropped, I see. Can I get a chandelier kill, I wonder? Managed to drop the chandelier, but no kill. Come on. Still no kill. And another chest that I'm not allowed to have. I mean, I wouldn't mind if the chests actually appeared and I could at least turn them into junk. That'd be handy for this character. Completely forgot I could have just put out the fire using the coolant leak. I'm so used to doing it with the barrel. Oh, we've got someone watching. Hello, someone. How are you doing? Are you familiar with Gungeon at all, or are you just having a look to see what it's all about? Struggling to see bits of the map there. So yeah, I'm playing with one of the unlockable characters, the robot, and I've just gone into the oubliette, which is a secret floor. And I think I would very much like the Ancient Hero's bandana to get quadruple times ammunition on all the weapons, or quadruple ammunition capacity. That gun I already had with a capacity of 40, it's now got a capacity of 160. Still need to put ammunition in it to actually fill it, but anything else I pick up now will have 4 times its usual ammo by default. It's quite handy to get the Ancient Hero's bandana early on in a run, knowing that everything you pick up from that point already has a huge ammo capacity on it, rather than having to try and fill the ammo capacity. So I tried to make use of the coolant leak there, and because there was a lot of enemies in the room, thought I'd have a go with the railgun, since it covers quite a wide area. Sneaky. Coolant leak has recharged already, which is good. I believe I haven't managed to hit that little blob. That was not at all helpful. There we are. Got slightly more space to focus on other enemies now. And no sooner have I cleared one wave, then the second wave spawns in and pins me into the same corner. Okay, now there we go. There's the magic ammo up. So it's a full fill, so go straight up to 160 rounds on this, which is a lot. I'll basically never need filled again. Okay, I probably don't need much from this shop. Certainly don't need the ammo. Key, I might have some use for a key, but I won't bother buying one until I know that I do need it. And some blanks might be useful, but I might also want the rat key, which is 115 on the next floor. Ooh, should have charged that up. There we are, let's thin things out a bit. Enough of your screen filling nonsense, Mr. Pupilon. Okay, let's have some junk out of this one, please. Thank you. So there we go, so we should now have a 10% increase to my damage. I'm going to need a key for the old crest there. Have a key. Might potentially need more keys than that. If I do go to the rat fight, I will need one other regular key, but there's plenty of opportunity to get one more key before then. Yeah, so that water up at the top is getting electrified by the battery bullets. Oh, that was a naughty hit there. Should have just stood right in front of it. But the robot character should be immune to the electric effects himself. Another irritating hit there. These green ones do such fast shots they can be hard to avoid. Okay, so I think this should loop round to a chest room. Oh, that was silly. That was very, very silly. Quite often I'll sort of think that was sneaky when an enemy gets me. Like the shotgunners that shot me straight in the face. That was sneaky. That last hit was just me being stupid. That was also me being stupid as well. I don't know how I didn't see that. Right, some more junk please. Because apparently I'm going to need all the help I can get from damage ups since I'm too stupid to not walk into bullets. There we are, got an armour drop though at least. And there's the centre of the Pupulon, a little bit of corn. If I shoot him, he turns into a bit of popcorn. Okay. Don't know that I desperately want to be trying to cross this room, but... there we go. Made it without getting hit. Is everything dead yet? Not quite. Okay, now we've reached the boss. But there's bits of the level I've not been to yet. There must be... is there another chest room? Oh no, I've had both the chest rooms. Let's have a little look, see what there actually is left in the other room I haven't been into yet. Hopefully nothing that kills me. No, it didn't kill me. Some extra blanks though. I think that's worth a key. I can buy a key to get the old crest at the end. So damage up and 2 extra blanks in return for 1 key. That seems like a fair swap. Don't think this guy is affected by the coolant leak because technically he's a flying enemy. Stupid hit. Thought I had enough space to get all the way across that attack and rather than just sort of jumping back and forwards across it like I know I should be doing. There we are. Grand total of 10 shots off the railgun. Oh, look at that. Look at all the health it's given me. One mangy little hegemony credit as well. Unacceptable. So yeah, 1.5, well 3 hit points I can't use at all as the robot. Not acceptable in any way. Come on then, shopkeeper, sell me a key. How many blanks shall I take? Probably afford 2 blanks, I think. Should still be able to get back to 115 from there. Okay, let's see if I can stay alive. Keep the crest alive, rather. But also keep myself alive, that would be handy too. Quite tempted by the commando. It's not dissimilar to the railgun in terms of it fires slowly and heavy damagely. Those are words. Shush. Right, okay. Well, the railgun's not a bad choice for a first weapon into the room. It's also not a bad choice for a second shot into the rooms either. What it would be bad for is any caped bulletkin that are in the area. That's not a room layout that I'm familiar with. If you're wondering how to unlock the robot, down in the lift shaft there's a broken TV which, as you can see, is his head. If you pick that up and carry it to the 5th floor shop, you unlock the robot. It sounds a lot simpler than it actually is. But if you want to check out the previous episode, you'll see how it was done. Ah, bit of armour, that's a result. Take that, lead maiden. Okay. Now sometimes the vendors lead off to the altar room, not on this occasion annoyingly. And sometimes it's off the shop as well, so check out as many of the safe rooms as I can. Also got enough for the Nord key, so we'll have that. Well, that's annoying. I got the enemy, but it flew across the room and went into me, thus taking the old crest off me. I'm going to say that that was cheating me somewhat. Definitely doing overkill with the railgun here, I've got to say. Well, I haven't got any keys left now, and I wouldn't be able to open that chest, so that's probably not a worthwhile investment. There we are. The altar room that I should have been at, with the old crest. And I've taken precisely 1 hit, and I feel it was a bit of a swizz having an enemy catapulted onto me and then blowing up. So yeah, no getting to that secret floor for me. No help. really poor shot on the commando there. The commando actually does fire reasonably quickly, it's the reload that's the problem for it. Okay, a few more rooms to check out, I'll get those done before I head into the boss fight. That bat can just explode itself. You get some amount of steering on the commando shots, which I wasn't really aware of. I thought it was just one of these kind of let fly weapons. Okay, some more damage. Thank you very much. So, I guess that's boss fight time. Haven't really got enough to buy anything else out of the shop. Might be able to buy another blank by the end of the fight. Might be able to buy some more armour by the end of the fight. That's probably slightly more useful actually. Normally I don't really bother buying armour. But with the robot, the more the merrier really, isn't it? Cannot believe I got hit there, that's just irritating. Yeah, the explosive effects on this as well are interrupting her attacks, which is helpful. It'd be even more helpful if it interrupted the attack that hit me. Okay, so no master round, meaning no extra armour and not enough cash to buy extra armour. That's really annoying. I think I'll hang on to the cash and hopefully be able to buy some armour on the next floor rather than buy another blank. I've got quite a few blanks as it is. So off we go. I like the Patriot. Oh, and of course I forgot, I've got quadruple ammo. And there's even a synergy with it as well, so that's pretty handy. I think this will probably be the default room clearer for now then. I think the synergy can turn enemies into snakes with one hit. Can, not necessarily will. Right, where's that? Oh, flying git. It's so annoying to hit those with their eyes open. There we go, got one of them turned into a snake there. Oh, you bugger. Get back here. Or not have this. prefer not to have that sort of behaviour as well. That was a very good snakifying there. Happened to get the right one of 3, turned into a snake straight away. Good job too, because I was running out of ammunition. I've only got 1870 rounds left. Hadn't even noticed there was a guy doing buffing there, but on his own he's not much of a threat. I've got another bit of snakifying there as well. So I haven't noticed any caped bulletkin so far. I'm keeping sort of a careful watch out for them. I've also been keeping an eye out for rats. And there are rats in this room, so there's a hatch in this room somewhere. There it is. It will uncover. There we are, I was a bit off centre, there we go, got it. So it's on the map, so I can come back to that now. I've got a key for it, I've got 2 blanks for it, I've got the Nord key for it. All looking good, apart from the distinct lack of health that I've got. Nah, that's a shrine that gives you something good and something bad. At the best of times, not necessarily worth it, but I don't think you can get the good benefits in rainbow mode. Right, sod off, cat. Okay, oh, there is armour for sale, so I'll have some. Need it. Sneaky spawning in behind me. Oh, that would have been a rubbish hit to take, something that moves so slow. Try and keep some of my my blanks intact for the rat fight, or for getting into the rat fight. There we go. And of course some heart health that I can't do. Okay, let's see what we got. There we go, another couple of minecart. Really? Couldn't even give me a little bit of junk just to boost the old damage a little bit, could you? I don't like those tarnisher things, not even a little bit. So glad I managed to get out of that without taking a hit. There we are, yeah. Good use of the rock falls in there, I think. Thank you, a little bit of extra damage. That's more like it. Right, I don't really know that I've got a strong enough setup to be taking on the rat fight, but I have got the means to get into the rat fight. So we'll do that and see how we get on. Bit unfortunate that I'm effectively going to waste a blank here. I had 3 blanks, which is nice. You normally get to carry that over to the next floor. I've got to use 2 of them to get in here, so I'll just be back to the default 2 on the next floor. We'll see what we get out of the rainbow chest. If it's really, really good, then I'm definitely doing the fight. If it's a bit meh, I'm undecided about whether to actually do it or whether to just skip out to the floor after this one. There is some good stuff there. Big shooty gun would be very handy for room clearing. The extra health would be very handy. Again, it only translates to 1 hit point for this character. I think I'll take the big shooty gun with its new increased ammo capacity of 100. And yeah, we'll just have to see how we get on here. Okay. Some of the rune types in this maze don't work too well with the big shooty gun. Empty rooms work incredibly well with it, probably best even if it's not fired in those instances. But I did kill all the little rats running around. I hadn't actually meant to swap to the prototype railgun there, but it did the job. So I believe I've done right, right, left. Now it'll be down, left, left. Don't know how he survived, but he can't actually jam anything, so if there's nothing left to jam. We've got quite lucky with the rune types here and there. Their vulnerability to the big shooty gun. The ones where all the little things swarm in, they don't all arrive at once, so they're fairly big shooty gun resistant. I can't use the bloody health here again. Oh, that's not full. Now it is. Right. Let's see what I can do with this boy then. Jesus, stop throwing these bloody things out so much, would you little bugger? I'd say I'm taking far too many hits now. Yeah, far too many. The robot was really not the character to take him on with there. Killed by my own sad lack of skill. Yeah, whatever. Right, let's see what we do next. I'll check up on the hunting quest and see precisely what it was supposed to be hunting. It was gun nuts. Okay, I think I'm going to play as the robot again, but I'm not going to do the rat fight this time round because it just kills me. But yeah, robot in rainbow mode with the fact that you're junking the chests is good for your damage output. So we'll give it another go, see how we get on. How are we looking on the hegemony credits? I thought I picked up more than that. But we've got clone, that's definitely playing the long game. Just means we've got to fight through the boss fight using the starter weapon, but you know, it's a decent starter weapon, so we'll see. None of them wearing capes, that's good. I am still alive, Bello. Your concern, as ever, is touching. Oh, that one is a caped one. I still shot him, but I didn't kill him. There we go. Nice little caped one there. Can grab them, I think. Bully them around the place a little bit. There we are. Good to see one of those little boys that I didn't slaughter for a change. So there we are, that's I think 3 saved now, another 2. And it'll be the bullet that's unlocked as another playable character. And I didn't even check to see if that was a mimic, I just started shooting at it to hopefully junk the chest. But yeah, mimics are approximately valueless in rainbow mode. The fight on your hands. Waste of ammo, although this is infinite ammo weapon. Potential to take damage and, you know, literally no reward, not even junk. Whoa, that was close. Slightly surprised not to have seen any gun nuts so far. Only need 1, there must be 1 on the floor somewhere. There's 1. Go, hunting quest complete. So there's some extra hegemony credits for whenever this run ends, and some progress towards the trophy for the hunting quest. So that looks like the Lost Adventurer in there, which is also no use in rainbow mode. And I did recently manage to, for the second time of doing it, map out all floors for him. So there was one earlier episode where I made a point of mapping out the 5th floor, which was the last floor that I needed. And you know, the 5th floor is a hard floor. If you don't need to visit every room on the 5th floor, then there's no real reason to visit every room on the 5th floor. I mean, if you're confident you can do it, why not? But I'm not necessarily confident that it's always going to work. So I did map it all out, expressly for the purpose of mapping it all out, and then completely forgot to go back to him to give him the bloody map, which is a bit of a doofus thing to do. But then, yeah, did do it more recently. Might have been the last episode even, I'm not sure. Alright. Although the water barrel's there. Oh. Well, I thought you could put out the fire using the coolant leak. Turns out you can't. Or at least it didn't work there for whatever reason, so... Turns out all I've done is use up my coolant leak before the boss fight without having any opportunity to recharge it. Never mind. It will recharge during the course of this fight at least, so... Okay, we've got one of them down, that should make life easier. Ugh, what the fuck was that? Right after I say it should make life easier, I take the stupidest hit ever. Followed by another as I'm describing how stupid some of my hits can be. God, that is like how not to beat those bosses. Oodles of blanks as well. Right, anyway, it's down. Have I got enough keys for the oubliette? I do. Let's go to the oubliette. Okay, pig would be one way to prolong a run, but I still don't have a weapon. Decisions. I mean, none of these weapons are brilliant. Unicorn horn, which is okay, gives us curse, and the ammo will run out just too quickly to be of any real use. Mr. Accretion Jr., which is amusing, but impractical, I find. So, some revolver or other, I don't even recognise it. A companion, something that will ruin whatever rhythm I've got in the game. Old Goalie, which is a decent shotgun, or the Hero Pig. Oh, let's have the Hero Pig and see if I can last on a starter weapon a little bit longer. There he is, Hero Pig. Okay. Well, if all the rooms can just be nice and measured attacks like that, then we might be alright. Stop getting me, you little bugger. Of course, need to be looking out for the Cape Bulletkin still. Just because there was one earlier doesn't mean we won't get another one. It's unlikely, but it doesn't mean there won't be one. They are more likely to appear on the later floors, but whether I'm likely to or not remains to be seen. Oh, little blob managed to sneak up on me there. Okay, give me some junk. Thank you. Yeah, thanks for the heart health. I really feel like there ought to be some sort of exchange program for the heart health. Oh, that was a bad hit there. Thought I'd managed to take shelter in the corner without being completely cornered, but bloody blob followed me in and just squidged me. Okay, yeah, more junk, thank you. You really need a good few junk before you start fully noticing the effects of the damage ups. It's fine, if you're attacking something big, you'll notice a 5% damage up, but if you're attacking something that needs 3 shots, and your damage goes up by 5%, you'll still need 3 shots to do it. Yeah, get enough of a percentage damage up, something that needs 3 shots, yeah, you'll be able to get it in 2, but that you need a lot of damage up for that to happen. I am still alive, and since I appear to be very flush with cash and you've got 2 bits of armour for sale, guess what I'm buying? There's the old crest, which can wait for now. Can you stop firing bullets everywhere, please? Thought there's a second Pookinon spawned in that room. Hello, Farfan10000. You are the first person to respond to my dare to say hello. Congratulations, well done. Do my usual questions for you. Where are you from? Do you play Gungeon yourself? How are you getting on with it? All that sort of stuff. I speak very little Spanish indeed, probably only enough to say no hablo español, I'm afraid, and you know, Buenos dias, dos cerveza, por favor, that stuff. I never learned Spanish, so I can't really speak it. I can kind of read it, because it's similar to other languages that I do understand, but I can't speak it or hear it. But yeah, written down I can sort of get by, just about. So are you from Spain, or somewhere more exotic like Mexico or somewhere like that? Looks like I'm going to have to do the boss fight. I didn't think I'd cleared out the whole floor just yet, but I obviously have. That was quite close. And of course he's going to blow up. There we are. Started shooting way too early there. Ooh, that was close. Let's try getting out of this corner. There we are. Always a bit easier when you've got a bit more space. Thought I'd managed to squeak through there. Never mind. No specific requirements to get a flawless victory on the secret floor bosses. Although not taking hits would be preferable, and he is just about dead as well. So we've got him, which will kill the little blobby bit inside him, just because I can. Look at that. I don't want these hearts. I can't do anything with hearts. I'll take that, even if it's only to use as a spare bit of armour. Right, off we go. So I think I probably do need to pick up a weapon this time. There's a limit to how many floors I can do with a starter weapon. Right, not really a major fan of any of those weapons, but I'll take that for the boss fights, or just bigger enemies. And carry on using the starter weapon for room clearing purposes. The starter weapons can be used for quite a long time. Well, depending on which character you're playing as anyway. If it's the pilot, as little time as possible, but oh, that was stupid. Yeah, this one's starter weapon is pretty decent. Gunslinger, as and when I manage to get it unlocked. Got a very good starter weapon. I'm not going to go to the rat fight. And of course you haven't got any armour I can buy. What sort of rubbish outfit of a shop are you running here, Bello? I did get hit, didn't I? I was going to say, if I had the old crest I could bring it there, but obviously I got hit because I did have the old crest. That's unfortunate. It's such a short route to the armor, the altar room, to not keep it intact. Yeah, that's right, something got me in here, didn't it? Not to worry. don't know why I'm going so mad chasing the Keekin. I haven't really got very much use for keys in Rainbow mode. In fact, there are a grand total of about 4 specific uses for keys in this mode. Yeah, you need 2 for the oubliette. What the hell kind of shrine is that? Probably one that's going to do me damage and not give me a companion. Not in Rainbow mode. And I've already got the piggy as well. Yeah, so instances where you need a key in Rainbow mode. 2 for the oubliette. Potentially 1 to get the old crest when you're in the oubliette. And then 1 to open up the hatch to the rat's lair as well. And beyond that, about the only thing you're going to need them for is potentially you'll get some internal locked doors that have got, I don't know, hearts or blanks, that kind of thing in them. But for the most part you can get by without keys for a lot of Rainbow mode. Which is why it's a good way of generating the stuff that you need for the Tinker and his shortcuts. It's particularly on the higher levels when he's after some quite high numbers of cash and keys. It's definitely easiest to try and get that in Rainbow mode, and pretty sure that's how I unlocked 4th and 5th on this particular save file. The other ones I think I managed just in normal mode. God, enough with these veteran shotgunners. Oh, what was that? All the things that could kill me, I fall into a sodding pit. Okay, well here we are at the boss fight. Who have we got? Oh, the snake. Snake that's put me in a corner as well. Ugh, and I got hit. Stupid. See, I know you can steer the rockets after you fired them, and that's indeed the whole point, but I'm really terrible at doing it. I'm much more about just trying to keep myself alive, which I didn't do a good job of. So, no master round, but I still got 1 piece of armour, which is all I'd have got for a master round. Which is one little advantage that the robot gets, is that he's not really discriminated against compared to the other characters there. A bit of armour to him is probably more valuable than it is to the other ones, comparatively speaking anyway. Yeah, I'm still trying to justify the logic of that in my head, but as another character, if you pick up the master round, you get 2 hit points, and then a bit of armour would be 1 more hit point, whereas to the robot you only get 1 hit point from a master round, so an extra bit of armour is equivalent to a master round rather than half of a master round. It does make sense. I'm just not necessarily explaining it well, but it does make sense. Yeah, I'm just not really liking the weapons it's giving me here. Though the blank effect on this one is nice. Oh really? I've had another enemy catapulted into me and explode on me. That's just not acceptable. Okay, now I didn't see how that one ended up over on the wall with me, but it didn't hit me and I did get a bit of armour, so I'll live with that. Need a little bit of space. There's altogether too many bullets crowding me. Let's get that topped up a bit. Oh, that was close. Presuming that the bottom islands on this are just too far spaced to be able to adequately roll between them. Ah, stupid hit, get off, stop being on fire. Pig is going to be doing some rescuing fairly soon. Ooh, I don't know what happens when you speak to this lady with the robot. Well, I'm not going to be feeling any more robust in terms of heart health at any point, because I can't have it. I didn't know there was ammo in there. Must have been covered by fire. Oh god, speaking of being covered in fire. Because I've worked out what it is that the synergy's doing there. Every time I fire that gun, it's leaving a line of fire. It did say line of fire on it. This is not acceptable. I picked up a cup of tea there thinking I'd have a little bit of respite. So I didn't have my firing hand on the on the controller. I also don't know why whatever it was that was still alive died. Yeah, whatever. But yes, I think the actual leaving a line of fire is setting me on fire just as much as it's setting enemies on fire. So yes, I think I had to, in the last episode I think I had to try and negotiate the TV across this room twice in order to try and unlock the robot, and the second time round, although I tried throwing it across the gap, it just threw it straight into the drink for me, which was very irritating. Okay, I don't know how much damage this gun actually does. but the blank effects are certainly useful. She's doing pretty decent damage by the look of things. Okay, and now it's empty. Really mean to change to that weapon. What weapon did I want? I wanted that one. Which of course I've done a stupid shot with. Yeah, trying to control me running away and control the flight of the rocket. I just can't manage it. Okay. So yes, the usual rather paltry single armour for getting a master round. Just feels quite mean. I'm going to try and visit the shop because I've got loads of cash. Oh, didn't even see that key there. And yeah, see what there is in the shop that's worth buying. Hopefully, a good couple of bits of armour. Right. Those things were definitely taking longer to die than I would have liked. I mean, to be honest though, that is true of most things that don't just self-terminate immediately. Nice little armour drop there, it's been a worthwhile detour for sure. And only one bit of armour for sale, but we'll definitely take it. We've got some blanks as well. Might as well, got absolutely loads of cash. So that will help with hopefully getting master rounds in any further boss fights that I get to. Okay, what you got for us, Rainbow Chest? Oh, I will have the Gunther, almost certainly. So, no worries about ammo conservation with this, and hopefully we'll get it leveled up reasonably quickly, because it's a very nice gun to have leveled up. I'm still getting the battery bullet effects on the projectiles coming out of it. I mean, that will be true of any gun that the robot uses, but definitely nice to have. Stop doing the buffs. There we go, is that everything? It is. I know I don't need to kill the ice cubes, but since I appear to have got the luxury of being able to do it, I thought I would just, give myself a little bit of breathing space. So now I can come down and get a better angle on this guy without getting squished. Junk, please. Oh, we appear to have reached level 2 on the Gunther already, because the bullets are now reflecting. That better not have been a caped one that I just took out there. Oh, where did you come from? Right, no, can't see a cape on him. I think we're good. Yeah, I think that's quite a good setup to have the bouncing bullets in. Still got them? Yes, we do. Still on level 2. There will be absolutely no summoning of skeletons, thank you very much. Again, I didn't see if that one had a cape on. Still can't really see from the way it's lying. Yeah, I'll fill up the rocket more so than the composite gun, just because the rocket wasn't setting me on fire. But then again, it doesn't have blank effects, so swings and roundabouts. Okay, must be on, yeah, level 3 for the Gunther now. It's levelled up pretty quickly, really. Only got it this floor and it's already on top level after what? 1, 2, 3, 4, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rooms. Not bad going. Hello, Professor Goopton. And hello, Cell Creep. Whether to go to RNG or not. Not sure about that. Oh good, a mini-boss. Don't know if this is necessarily the best weapon to have been using for a mini-boss fight, but it did the job. I don't think I took a hit. And I got some armour out of it, so I'll live with that. There's a chest somewhere as well. Couldn't give me another bit of junk, could you? That'd just be mean. Right, okay, there's little point in doing the challenges for these guys in rainbow mode. Because the reward is out of a chest, or at the very least Boulder won't let you keep it anyway. However, there is a trophy and an unlock attached to doing it 5 times. Oh, I don't like the Casey, but I'm going to give it a go. Oh, we're taking a hit, that's not good news. Oh well, it did work, so that's one more challenge complete. Oh, that must have been the 5th one, because I've just had a trophy pop up for it. Didn't think I had, I thought there was a few more still to go, but yeah, I'll take it. So I think next time I speak to them in the breach, they'll have something nice for me, hopefully. You're still alive. I am. I will buy back the armour I just lost, and I think basically just buy as many blanks as I can. Which hopefully translates into survivability for the boss fight. Which we still need to find, of course. Okay, yeah, Gunther did good work there. Just homing bullets. Very good. Marvellous. And another extra blank as well. Jolly good. Well, you don't normally get many rooms like that on the 4th floor where a couple of well-placed shots take out everything. But yep, no complaints. No complaints at all. No, 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 no. Have I got enough homing on the bullets to get that? Not quite. Okay. Bit of junk, please. No, not what I want. Okay, well we must be getting pretty close to the boss fight by now. Very close, in fact. Ah, well, that's decided whether or not I'm going to be using the composite gun. I'm not. I haven't got any ammo for it. I'm just basically going to buy the flawless here with the blanks. There's a reason for buying them all. There we go. Quite got enough to buy any more out of the shop. Don't think I'm going to bother going to RNG, just because I'll lose health going there straight away, which is a poor trade-off, and I don't know how long I can keep the robot character alive, so I'll take him to the 5th floor and see if we can't get into his past and hopefully do something there. But yeah, hopefully as direct a route as possible to both the blacksmith shop and then to the boss fight itself. So what have we got here? Well, I've got an infinite ammo weapon that's doing some pretty tasty damage, so I don't think I particularly want to get a new weapon, especially based on the ones that are there. That's like napalm strike, I think, or airstrike or something similar to that, but it's an active item, so it'd replace the coolant leak. Not that I've been using the coolant leak much, so I think I'm going to take a companion and see how we get on with this very very limited armory setup. I've only got 4 guns in total. One of them a starter weapon, one of them empty. Let's see how we do. Well enough for that first room, certainly. Alright, can the stuff in this room please die? Oh, did you get him, R2GT? Thank you. Had a worrying moment at the start of the room where it didn't seem that I was firing, so I'm going to plug in to the console just to make sure the controller's not about to run out of battery. Which, if you have been watching the earlier episodes in this series, you'll know has been an issue from time to time for me. Could definitely live without that sliding block. Christ, that's not a friendly room at all. Managed to do it without taking a hit though, I think. Yeah. 3 sliding blocks and a hammer. Absolutely outrageous behaviour. What's in the chance kin? It's of course heart health that I can't do anything with. Oh really? I needed a hammer? A tracking hammer with a skeleton? Seriously? Oh well. A room like that to only take 1 hit in, I'm quite pleased with. So it's given me heart health as well. No, that was from the chance kin, wasn't it? I thought that was an additional room drop where it's just mocking me playing as the robot by giving me stuff that is just 0 use whatsoever. When that gun speaks, it takes away my mini-map and throws my concentration. Right, how crap a trap room is this? Doesn't seem like it's too bad so far. There we go. Yeah, just absolutely spamming the fire button there. And there, another hammer, but at least it's a static hammer this time. There we are. I couldn't even see what I was shooting at in that room. There must have been a lead maiden early on, because of the way the bullets were moving. More hammers. Don't need hammers, thank you. Is that it? Oh, go on, get him, Gungeon. Well, not Gungeon. R2-G2, that's what it is. Get him. And some kind of safe room. Scary looking safe room, but I think that gives me curse, and I don't know what it would give me back, so I'm not going to run the risk. A great deal of the shrines tend not to be fully effective in rainbow mode anyway. Let's get rid of this guy up at the top jamming things. Presumably my battery bullets must apply... Oh, I've got clone as well. I forgot I had clone. Duh. It's like the very first thing I picked up as well, wasn't it? So I had clone and pig in the same run. I think I had that in an earlier episode as well. Still didn't manage to make it past the bloody rat fight. Okay, when I said something about most direct route to blacksmith and boss fight possible, don't think we're really seeing that here. There's the boss fight. I still do need the blacksmith to be able to pick up the bullet that can kill the past day. stuff in that room seemed to die quite quickly. I'm quite grateful. Here's the blacksmith. Buy one more bit of armour, why not? Do I want... Oh, I was going to say, do I want ammo for the composite gun, but chances are... well, one, I can't afford it. Chances are I'd only end up setting myself on fire with it anyway. So yeah, we'll just make do with what we got. I mean, I might actually place a decent amount of reliance on the Gunther, because it is very fast firing and just generally doing the trick. So let's go. Let's see how we get on. Okay, so we did take a hit there. Trying to stave off the rain of bullets. Not the rain of bullets, the skulls. They need a fast firing weapon to take care of them. The radio controlled rocket, unfortunately, is not suitable for that. Okay, well, I think we've probably got it in us to get through this fight. This stage, as scary as it looks, isn't actually all that hard. And I've got plenty of health as well. I mean, that's the other thing. If you've got next to no health, this section is challenging. Only takes one small misstep to wind up clipping yourself on the bullet curtain and doing yourself a mischief. Okay, so we've unlocked battery bullets for all the other characters as well now, which is nice. I mean, if you're not destroying things that the bosses drop that can be destroyed, then you're just not gungeoning properly as far as I'm concerned. So there weren't any blanks in the shop, and I probably couldn't afford them with the cash that I've got. But blanks do carry forward into the past. Whoops. Oh, for goodness sakes. For all the characters, apart from the pilot. Will you do this jump properly, you silly little shit? Oh, for fuck's sake. Right. I think R2-G2 was getting in the way to some extent. I'm going to be skirting round bullet hell very carefully, thank you. I mean, the setup actually wouldn't have been bad for bullet hell. Infinite ammo weapon, it's dealing a good bit of damage, fair bit of health, clone as a backup. But yeah, we need to get his pass done, so hopefully we'll be able to get that done now. Which won't be a bad accomplishment for only the second time of playing as the robot. Can you say reference to Terminator? Okay, say do get a couple of weapons here. You get the robot's right hand, which is his default start weapon, but you also get the robot's left hand, which is a good bit better. I can't remember why I'm destroying these cars, but I think they can get in your way or create problems for you if you don't, so might have been better off saving the ammunition, who knows. I guess I'll follow protocol then, and try and take out what is basically Sarah Connor. Sarah Connor, who manages to teleport herself around the place somehow. Oh, get off the poison, get off the poison. God, that was close. Oh, why aren't you dead, really? These little helpers were right nuisance there. I mean, you can just about pick your way through the bullet patterns, just about, when it's just a Sarah Connor person. When you got the helpers in there thrown into the mix as well. That blank was just too damn late, obviously. A lot harder. Oh, I'm out of blanks now. Oh, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. That's so annoying. And I don't think clone kicks in for incidents in the past, which is unfortunate. Very disappointing. It was close. Ish. Okay, so I've done their quest. Bullet Shark, I think they appear almost exclusively on the second floor. Well, the big bullet sharks also appear on the 5th floor as well. Do I want to go shopping with that money, or do I want to save it up? What have we got available? I don't really think the magazine rack's much cop, actually. I don't think either of those are particularly brilliant, but he does sell blank bullets, and I would like to have the blank bullets. So I'll get those, get them out of the way. Presumably there's very little else around here that I can actually afford. Membrane is okay, but it might be an idea to leave enough hegemony credits available to actually play as the Paradox. Costs 5 to play as. So yeah, that'll do. That's slightly annoying not to get the robots past unlocked there. But thank you for sticking with me. We've got a couple of viewers in there still. You've all been very quiet. Please do interact with me when you are watching my streams. I'm more than happy to have a chat sort of at the end of every room when I'm not busy fighting. I'll quite happily talk to you all. But if you like what you see, follow me on Twitch, and if you want to see much more of the same, or the whole of this series, for example, you can find it all over on YouTube under the username BaldyChris, where there's plenty of Gungeon content besides this series, and some other game series is on there as well. But that's it for this stream. I may be back a little later on this evening with some more, we shall see. But for now, take care of yourselves, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.